Wait. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Thanks, Nova.
Cerulean Gym's Misty is up to the challenge. The heat of the battle is sure to turn the water attacks of her water Pokemon into steam. The commands are made. Oh, look! There is a sudden downpour! A massive explosion! That's some major damage! Taken down with one hit! That was just too quick! Unbelievable! They both go down! Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously! This was a whole new spin on the battle! Oh, it's Blossom! Oh, it's Togetic! The rain hasn't stopped yet! Two Pokemon remain on... Cerulean Gym's Misty is up to the challenge. The heat of the battle is sure to turn the water attacks of her water Pokemon into steam. They prepare for battle. Uh-oh, it started raining heavily. A massive explosion! A crushing blow! It went down as soon as the battle started.
Thanks, James.
Oh my, it's a double knockout!
Who's that?
Oh my, this is one wild situation! Oh, it's Blossom! Oh, it's Golda! Two Pokemon remain on each side. What'll it do? It's not very effective. Vicious attack! That had to hurt. Sparks are flying from both competitors. What now? Oh, a blow to the weak spot. Oh, and down it goes. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Raichu! It's down to the last Pokemon now. The White Hot Battle.
Good start to the day. Good start.
Cerulean Gym's Misty is up to the challenge. The heat of the battle is sure to turn the water attacks of her water Pokemon into steam.
Thanks, sweetie.
Whoa, that was fast! It's down already! Unbelievable! They both go down! Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously! This puts a whole new spin on the battle! Oh, it's Blossom! Oh, it's Togetic! Two Pokemon remain.
Can't seem to get comfy today.
Cerulean Gym's Misty is up to the challenge. The heat of the battle is sure to turn the water attacks of her water Pokemon into steam. Uh-oh, it started raining heavily. A massive explosion! A heavy hit! Taken down with one hit. That was just too quick. Oh my, it's a double knockout. Oh my, this is one wild situation. Oh, it's Blossom! Oh, it's Togetic!
Seems to happen that no matter which of the teams that I pick for the day, it seems to always do really poorly, but when I switch to the other team, it starts doing really well. I don't think I've ever switched this early, but let's see if it works.
Cerulean Gym's Misty is up to the challenge. The heat of the battle is sure to turn the water attacks of her water Pokemon into steam. It went down as soon as the battle started. Unbelievable! They both go down! Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously. This was a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Blossom! Oh, it's Golda! The rain hasn't stopped yet. 2 Pokemon remain on each side. What's this? Oh, that was weak. There's the shot. It's super effective. A hot battle is unfolding. What now? It's not very effective. Ah, a paddle dash. Drilled a weakness. Yes, it's going down. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Quagsire. It's down to the last Pokemon now. The heated action continues. Wow! Uh-oh, was that Pokemon the wrong choice? There are no more remaining Pokemon. That's it! Stage clear!
Oh, it worked. There's no actual reasoning for it, but that's how it's worked like the past 5 days, I think.
The challenger faces Brock, Pewter's gym leader. I hope the challenger will go at Brock with rock-hard determination. What's the opening gambit? Great hit! There! Giga Drain! That struck home!
What's up,
It
Tanner?
went down as soon as the battle started! Will this turn into a one-sided battle? Oh, it's Omastar! The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2. Oh, what's this? Bam! That worked perfectly! Whoa! KO'd by 1 hit! This has turned into a one-sided battle. Oh, it's Onix! This is the last Pokemon. The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 1. There's the attack. The hit plants right off. Will this do it? Out of there! Pokemon goes down. That's it. Stage clear. Whoa! Following the Challengers' victories over the gym leaders, the Elite Four have barred the way. The leadoff batter is Will, the psychic Pokemon user. There's the shot. A savage hit. A massive explosion. A vicious hit. Taken down with one hit. That was just too quick. Oh my, it's a double knockout.
Not always, no. Sometimes I do Elite Four at the end.
Oh, it's Voltorb. Oh, it's Executor.
I like that.
Two Pokemon remain on each side.
I don't like that.
It's the revolving door of Pokemon.
Really slow. It'll be a win still, but it's really slow.
Oh, it's Giraffary. Miracle. No, that didn't connect. What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle? Blast! Self-destruct! That's it!
Not exactly sure what his criteria for switching to Girafarig there is either. Because Girafarig would take more damage than Executor.
Oh, it's Mira! It's down to the last Pokemon now.
Despite having Earthquake, I don't actually think it would do more to Voltorb either. I'm pretty sure Executor's Psychic does more. So I'm not sure why he switches. He also doesn't always switch in that situation as well.
There it is! Knockout!
Hard to figure that one out.
Each team has only one Pokemon left for battle.
Dude, I've already literally said that I'm doing that, like, over a dozen
This is
times.
the last Pokemon.
Thanks for your idea, though.
There it goes! A powerful blow. There's the attack. Hit that one good. A hot battle is unfolding. Will this do it? Out of there!
Slow will. It's a shame because it's so fast if he doesn't switch.
And there goes the battle!
I'm doing alright, Woolworm.
The next opponent is Koga. The challenger must avoid being mesmerized by this skillful ninja.
To be fair, when am I not a bit on edge?
It increased its evasiveness. A massive explosion! A savage hit!
Nice.
Taken down with one hit! That was just too quick!
Yeah, I'll go Kadabra.
Unbelievable! They both go down! This is one wild situation. Oh, it's Kadabra. Oh, it's Venomoth. 2 Pokemon remain on each side. Whoa! Super effective.
Nice.
A single hit brings
Got
it
Mach
down.
and Venomoth range. BRE it is?
Just 1 Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Gligar.
Okay.
It's down to the last Pokemon
Well,
now.
unfortunately Gligar's
Number
another
of
range.
remaining Pokemon is 2 to 1. Vicious attack. That inflicted some damage. Ah, it raised its evasiveness. They're both hanging tough. A psychic blast.
Alright, that's a really good Kurgle.
There are no more remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
I live in South Australia. I grew up in New South Wales though.
The third opponent is Bruno. How will the challenger bear up against the punishment from his fighting Pokemon? Switching Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice. Oh, it's Blastoise! Here's the first move. It withstood that easily. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare? There's the shot. Great hit. A massive explosion. A heavy hit. Oh, knockout. Oh my, it's a double knockout. Both Pokemon face it simultaneously. This puts a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Haunter! Oh, it's Machamp! 2 Pokemon remain on each side.
Correct, yeah, Giga Drain makes it so Explosion always kills. The main reason you actually use Giga Drain though is because
Hang on!
Bruno can also switch into a Golem there instead of Blastoise, and you don't want to be exploding on the Golem.
Oh, and down it goes!
Certainly not turn 1 anyway.
It's taking its opponent down with it! Oh my! This is one wild situation! This Pokemon is back for another go! This is the last Pokemon! Oh, it's Kadabra! It's down to the last Pokemon
No,
now.
it's a 3-hit actually.
It's just one-on-one now. There's the attack. Drilled a weakness.
kind of standard Bruno.
Sparks are flying from both competitors. A psychic blast. That's it. There are no more remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
Thanks, man.
And now the challenger faces Karen, the last of the Elite Four. Will the challenger be able to thwart her Dark-type Pokemon and taste sweet victory? Here's the first move. Oh, that was weak. A flash of Confuse Ray. It's become confused. They're both hanging tough. The trainer's switching Pokemon. Oh, it's Haunter! There it goes! Super effective! What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle?
Good.
It's trying to take the opponent with it. A Psychic Blast! It took the opponent down with it. There it is! Knockout! It's taking its opponent down with it! Oh my! This is one wild situation!
Alright, Gengar.
Oh, it's Gengar!
Good.
Oh, it's Kadabra! Two Pokemon remain on each side. What's this? It's become confused. It corrected its status using a held item. That's it! Oh, it collapsed! Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Victory Bell!
That is a perfect
This
cannon.
is the last Pokemon. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 1. Oh, what's this? Drilled a weakness. The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle. Finally, this is absolutely it. The last battle. The opponent is Lance. The curtains have risen for this fateful encounter.
Stand down.
It's trying to take the opponent with it. Run! Bam! That worked perfectly! It took the opponent down with it. Yes, it's going down.
Yeah, round 2.
It's taking its opponent down with it. Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously. This puts a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Dragonite. Oh, it's Wobbuffet. 2 Pokemon remain on each side.
Cool.
A sharp attack. Hit! That was good. Awesome counter. What impressive impact. Whoa! KO'd by 1 hit. There's only 1 Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Aerodactyl! It's down to the last Pokemon now. The commands are made. What to do?
Perfect Lance. This is a fantastic run. Being ahead after the Elite Four is ridiculously insane. It's by far the best part of my PB. Well, actually Mahogany Gym is also insane, but like everything up to this point in my PB was very, very good, so to be ahead is fairly ridiculous. Pokemon merging has been a thing since Gen 1.
Lieutenant Surge of Vermilion Gym awaits the challenger. Can the challenger withstand the devastating electrical attacks from his Pokemon to score a win? There's the attack. It's super effective. Hang on, Earthquake. A powerful blow. It went down as soon as the battle started. Will this turn into a one-sided battle? Oh, it's Electabuzz!
This is Perfect Surge.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2. How's that? I like that.
And I got the roll, so I'm going to live Magneton as well.
Ah! Bullseye! Oh no! It fainted just like that! This has turned into a one-sided battle. Oh, it's Magneton!
I'm a bit jaded from this game. I should be so excited because this run is
The number of remaining
ridiculously
Pokemon is
good
3
right
to
now.
1.
But I'm just like, nah.
Oh, that's a miss.
That just means something big's coming. Something real bullshit.
Close. Wham!
Fucking Sonic Boom missed as well. Fuck me. So this is essentially a pink surge. The only reason it's not is because when I do surge third, the timing is different. Because there's an extra cutscene after the Elite Four. Miss does save time in animation, correct? If the move is not very effective, then it doesn't really save time. It only saves a little bit of lag, because you don't watch the actual shit on screen when it's hitting. But if it's like even normal effective, like Sonic Boom would have been, there's an extra like hit back animation for the Pokemon. Piloswine's especially is actually very slow. It might be the slowest in the entire game as well. Give me Tangela. That is not Venusaur at least.
Oh, Leech Seed! Right, that's a hit!
This run's actually good enough that... okay. If I get like an early loss, by which I mean like it's a turn 1 critical or something, I actually think I would continue. Because I could still PB. If it's like a turn 3 loss, then I wouldn't, because I would not be able to PB. Third Pokemon. Worried about Vaporeon though. I have not been scope lensed for a while.
Oh, it's Vaporeon!
I'm probably due, which is a shame.
2 Pokemon remain on each side. A sharp attack! A heavy hit!
Okay.
Oh, it blew up! That's some major damage!
Did not get the range.
Yes, it's going down!
It's not a very good Erica.
Just 1 Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Jinx! It's down to the last Pokemon now. 1 Pokemon faces 2 now.
But so like you watch this because this is not very effective. Vaporeon doesn't actually move.
Yes,
So there's no actual extra animation there.
knockout.
It's just that there's the tiny bit of ice that's on the screen, which I don't think that causes any extra lag.
Team has only 1 Pokemon
But there are some
left
attacks where
for
there's a lot
battle.
more, and it does cause a tiny bit of lag.
Oh, it's Blossom! This is the last Pokemon. It's just 1-on-1 now.
Like Thunder, for example.
There's the shot. A powerful blow. A cloud of sleep powder. Whoops, that missed. The heated action continues. Will this do it? Wham!
Okay.
That settles this
Not the
battle.
best Erica, but I didn't really get trolled in any way.
That's it. Stage clear. Viridian Gym's blue is the opponent. The challenger must stay focused to keep up with his expert Pokemon handling.
There it is. This can either be really good or really bad, depending on whether the last Pokemon is Arcanine or Exeggutor.
Oh, it's starting!
Because this here will be Rhydon.
The other trainer is also changing Pokemon. Oh, it's Rhydon! How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
Okay, it's gonna be Arcanine.
Waterfall attack! It's super
Good.
effective!
He always brings Rhydon if he leads with Gyarados. If he leads with Alakazam, it can be either. Actually, he always brings it if he leads Exeggutor as well. So Alakazam can be there or not there.
Will this battler live up to expectations? The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2. A furious attack! Drilled out weakness! A sharp attack! That had to hurt! The white-hot battle continues. What now? Yes, it's a hit!
Okay, good.
There's the shot! That struck home!
No Focus Band or King's Rock either.
Going down!
Very likely to be a very good fight. I just gotta hit one of these two.
Is there any way of stopping this incredible Pokemon force? The Pokemon appears with a cry. This is the last Pokemon. A hot battle is unfolding. There it goes! Oh, that's a miss. It's fight! That's it! Oh!
Okay, missing the Zap Cannon doesn't matter at all as long as I hit the Thunder.
The next Pokemon
Hitting Zap Cannon would mean I could finish with Drill Peck, but
This Pokemon is
if I miss,
rejoining
as long
the
as I
battle.
hit the Thunder, it's the same amount of time.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 1. Here it comes! Thunder! A powerful blow!
Alright, that's a very good blue.
There are no more remaining Pokemon! That's it! Stage clear! Cinnabar Gym Leader Blaine is coming up. The challenger must tread lightly to avoid being scorched by Blaine's fearsome fire Pokemon. Switching Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice. Oh, it's Octillery! Blast! Self-destruct! A vicious hit! Taken down with one hit! That was just too quick! Oh my! It's a double knockout! Both Pokemon
No Mikago.
simultaneously. This puts a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Weezing! Oh, it's Ninetale! Two Pokemon remain on each side. There's the attack! no, that didn't connect. Oh, it blew up! A crushing blow! Oh, it has no strength left. Unbelievable! They both go down! Oh my! This is one wild situation! Oh, it's Donphan! It's down to the last Pokemon now. The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. This is the last Pokemon. A furious attack. Great hit.
Wheezing outspeeds Octillery, which is why it's better than Coughing for this fight.
Bam! That worked perfectly.
So if Octillery lives with Focus Band, Wheezing can still finish it off.
This battle. That's it. Stage clear.
I think Coughing might be able to die to like Flareon's Fire Blast as well. Also, Wheezing kills everything, so there's no reason to go for Coughing's power. Hey, there you go. Also, I don't have Coughing in my team comp, so...
This battle is against Sabrina of Saffron Gym. Will the challenger's Pokemon be sharp enough to avoid being baffled by her psychic Pokemon? Predicted an attack in the future. Oh, look! There is a sudden downpour. It's a fierce battle. There it goes! Savage hit.
Almost all of the leaders only have 2 of their type in round 2.
Whoa! KO'd by 1 hit! What Pokemon will appear next? Oh, it's Hypno! Will this Pokemon avenge the honor of its fallen comrade? A hot battle is unfolding. Blast! Self-destruct! Hit! That was good! Down it goes! That KO will bring out a new Pokemon. Oh, it's Haunter! It was hit by a prophesied attack. Two Pokemon remain on each side.
Good.
Wow, it used Shadow Ball. That had to hurt. There it is. Knockout. Just one Pokemon remains.
It still could be Wiggly, it just means you didn't switch to it.
Oh, it's Slowbro.
It is not Wiggly
Down
though.
to the last Pokemon now. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 1. It's trying to take the opponent with it. Ride that surf.
Alright, that's a good Sabrina.
That's it.
Very much a protective mechanism now to not get attached, because this run is very good. If/when this run dies, just trying to curb how much disappointment I will have. I mean, obviously you can lose time on like every single fight in the game, but really the only fight for the next while that has any more than an extremely slim chance of actually winning is Claire. So she's definitely the one that I'm most concerned about for the next long while.
Challenger's Pokemon can withstand being poisoned here. Mean look. Oh no, that Pokemon can't be switched. A massive explosion! A crushing blow! Taken down with one hit! That was just
Alright, if you've got Tentacruel, please send it out second.
They both go down! Oh my! This is one wild situation! Oh, it's Voltorb! Oh, it's Tentacruel!
Thank you.
2 Pokemon remain on each side. Blast! Self-destruct! Great hit!
That's Thunder Punch range.
Has no strength left. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Kadabra! This is the last Pokemon. One Pokemon faces 2 now. There! Thunder Punch! A powerful blow! Oh, it collapsed! Each team has only one Pokemon left for battle. Oh, it's Gligar!
Damn.
It's down
Bad
to the
team.
last Pokemon now.
But good order of the bad
Just
team at least.
one-on-one now.
Don't have to deal with Attract.
There's the shot. Hit. That was good. Look at that swagger. Oh, its confusion made it tougher. It corrected its status using a held item. Sparks are flying from both competitors. A psychic blast.
So not a great Janine.
The last Pokemon goes down. That's it. Stage
By the way, Zwing, I'm not exactly sure what your team structure is, so you might be able to use this even though I couldn't. But for Gloria, Abra would be better. This is Gloria.
This is it, the final gym. Awaiting the challenger are the members of Blackthorn Gym. The first battler is Gloria, a cool trainer.
Because it gets guaranteed kills on Venonat, Oddish, and Skiploom. And then 2 hits Execute, which is the same as Fury. But all 3 of the other ones are guaranteed.
Blast! Self-destruct! A heavy hit! Whoa, that was fast! It's down already! Oh my! It's a double knockout! Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously. This puts a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Vera! Oh, it's Execute!
That sucks. That really
Pokemon remain
sucks.
on each side.
Execute is so rare.
There it goes! It's super effective! A cloud of sleep powder! Oh, that's a miss!
Okay, that's good.
The heated action continues! Pursuit! That's it! There it is! Knockout!
Don't have to worry about genuinely getting put to sleep.
There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Oddish!
Okay, this trainer is also not a pair. So I think outside of the ones that we know are pairs, there are actually none that are pairs. Because the only thing Execute could have been with on this trainer is Oddish. So now that I've seen that, yeah, they're definitely not
Was
pairs.
that Pokemon the wrong choice? There are no more
So like outside of Vince, Nick, and I forget who else,
And
they
there
aren't
goes
pairs.
the battle.
Ty.
The next opponent is Cool Trainer Vince. He's certain to be a tough opponent.
It's also possible they could be like partial pairs in some way. Like, Gloria always leads with Jigglypuff or Clefairy, and then doesn't bring the other one. But I also think that's only against this team. I'm pretty sure with other teams I've seen her bring both.
A furious attack.
Because I had written down what to do against them with Fearow.
Blast! Self-destruct! A crushing blow. Taken down with one hit. That was just too quick. Unbelievable. They both go down. Oh my! This is one wild situation. Oh, it's Kadabra. Oh, it's Totodile. Two Pokemon remain on.
I thought you did red with a different team.
There's the shot. Bullseye. How's that? Yes, it's
But like, you don't use Kadabra against red or blue.
hot battle is unfolding.
So Abra can mostly do the same shit.
There, Thunder Punch. That's it. Oh, and down it goes. Just one Pokemon remains.
Bulbasaur.
Oh, it's
Good.
Bulbasaur. It's down to the last Pokemon now. A Psychic Blast. Drilled out weakness. That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
Alright, Claire.
The challenger has finally made it to the final gym leader, Claire of Blackthorn Gym. Let's see if the challenger can snatch victory from her ferocious dragon Pokemon.
Bad girl.
the first move.
Bad girl.
A light pass. Mirror comes. Whoop.
As long as she's a friend this turn, it's probably fine, but if she headbutts again, we're in big trouble.
A furious attack.
Oh, that is the worst. That's actually one of the worst feelings in this entire game, is Hydro Pump missing from Kingdra. It's ridiculous how often it happens as well. Fuck!
Oh, it blinched. Sparks are flying from both competitors. There it goes. Hit. That inflicted some damage.
That was a really high roll as well. I'll die to like everything.
It collapsed with only one hit. We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon. Oh, it's Arcanine! Will this Pokemon avenge the honor of its fallen comrade? A hot battle is unfolding.
I don't understand why she does this. This is not the first time I've seen this behavior.
Oh, it's Lapras! It's trying to take the opponent with it. How will this newly
Use Ice Beam, please.
Pokemon fare?
That's not gonna kill.
What now? A light hit. It's trying to take the opponent with it. One Pokemon is still capable of going up, but the other one looks tired.
Crit, please.
What's next? The hit lands right off. It managed to hang in there. It's trying to take the opponent with
Losing a incredibly significant amount of time here.
between the two
This is a ridiculously slow fight.
A blast of ice beam. Right, that's a hit. It took the opponent down with it. Oh, knockout. It's taking its opponent down with it.
Could have been worse though. This could have been a loss if she had done different things or had a different team after that Kingdra. Like if she had just killed with Arcanine, I would have been in huge trouble. Which she could have. I would have been having to hit Zap Cannons on Lapras with Starmie.
The white-hot battle continues.
It's going to explode Waterfall to be safe. And also fast.
Self-destruct. Yes, it's a hit. Oh, it collapsed. Each team has only one Pokemon
This
left
is still a really
for
good run, but this fight individually has been very poor.
It's down to the last Pokemon now. It's just one-on-one now.
And like if she had brought Rhydon Lapras or something instead, it could have been in huge trouble as well. Like if she had Rhydon at all, she would have switched to it.
That struck home. There are no more remaining Pokemon. That's it. Stage clear.
Okay, that might be enough of a lead to still be ahead after price. Because losing time here is pretty much guaranteed.
Despite being sidetracked by uninvited guests,
Yeah, no, I don't understand why she does that either. I've seen it before as well.
the first opponent in line is the border.
Which is why I wasn't that surprised when it happened, but it still doesn't make any sense. Like, Flamethrower is a guaranteed kill from Arcanine. I don't understand why she wouldn't just use it. Kingler is the worst possible lead.
They go into battle pose. What's the opening gambit? That did little damage. Blast! Self-destruct! A crushing blow! Oh, and down it goes! Will this turn into a one-sided battle? Oh, it's Kadabra! The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 3. There! Thunder Punch! Right! That's a hit! There it is! Knockout! The next Pokemon needs to be prepared. Oh, it's Fluffy!
Oh god, this team.
2 Pokemon remain on each side. Vicious attack! Great hit! There it goes!
Oh my god.
It's a hit!
Kadabra does not have Paralysis Cure.
They're both hanging tough.
Oh my god!
Proud! Ah! Attack power is down. A Psychic Blast! That inflicted some damage. Oh! Oh! Knockout! Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Swinub! This is the last Pokemon. Sparks are flying from both competitors. It has shrouded itself in mist. Wow!
Alright, can you get the range for me, please?
A heavy hit.
You can. Alright, good.
The last Pokemon goes down.
Alright, well that was very poor.
There goes the
At least I got that Swinub range then. Thanks, Drifton. Alright, give me Cubone or Dratini, please.
The next opponent is Carol, a skier. She
Cubone
soars back
or
with the
Dratini.
same grace that she shows on the snow-covered slopes.
Good.
Blast! Self-destruct! What impressive impact! Taken down with one hit. That was just too quick. Unbelievable! They both go down. Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously. This was a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Voltorb! Oh, it's Seadra! 2 Pokemon remain on each side. Here it comes! Thunder!
Good.
That was perfectly! Oh no! It fainted just like that! There's only one Pokemon left.
Probably be
to come up.
Delibird.
Oh, it's Delibird! It's down to the last Pokemon now.
Very good.
Oh, it blew up!
difference between a good Carol and a bad Carol is very, very big.
Oh my! It's a double knockout! And there goes the battle! Against Price, the leader of Mahogany Gym. The challenger will have to be alert for Price's powerful ice Pokemon and their freezing attacks.
It's done.
There's the shot. That's it.
Damn it. That is not enough.
Awesome counter! A vicious hit! It hung on by the skin of its teeth! A hot battle is unfolding! Wow! Reversal! Yes, it's a hit! Oh! Oh! Knockout! We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of
Just
the
give me
next
Ursaring,
Pokemon.
please.
Oh, it's Cloyster! They're both hanging tough. What's this? Ah! That attack just bounced off. What'll it do? That inflicted some damage. It's a fierce battle. A furious attack. Bam! That worked perfectly. There it is! Knockout! This has turned into a one-sided battle. Oh, it's Piloswine! It's down to the last Pokemon now. One Pokemon is still capable of going on, but the other one...
Not a good price either.
Oh, what's this? Bullseye! It managed to hang in there. Hang on, Earthquake! That's it! Oh, and down it goes! The next Pokemon needs to be prepared. Oh, it's Hitmonchan! The opponent is weak. What an opportunity! Brutal Mach Punch! Right, that's a hit!
Pretty much all the time losses from the first fight there.
That's it! Stage
Weapon
clear!
price. Alright, still in there. This is kind of a decent stretch where I can save a decent amount of time on like all of the splits, so being ahead going into this stretch, I'm still very happy.
Oh my! Team Rocket has suddenly burst onto the scene.
Well, Team Rocket can go either way. Everything afterwards I should be making up time, unless really bad shit happens. See, I actually prefer Graveler lead nowadays because I'm so fucking scared of Electro here. Because it's just the worst fight by an absolute mile.
Oh, it's Pineco!
Pineco is good there.
How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare? There! Thunder Punch! That's it! Yes, it's going down! Which Pokemon will join the battle now? This Pokemon is back for another go!
Alright, that means it's coughing last.
The number of remaining
Which
Pokemon
is good.
is
Don't have to deal with the
3 to 2.
wheezing range, as long as I get Geodude.
A Psychic Blast! There is dead!
Nope, that's a good
It
fight.
collapsed with only one hit! Is there any way of stopping this incredible Pokemon force? Oh, it's coughing! This is the last Pokemon! The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 1. Now one more! Out of it! There are no more remaining Pokemon! And there goes the battle! Another Rocket Grunt wants to battle. How will the challenger respond to this unexpected threat?
For a lead, alright.
What's the opening gambit? A light pass. Blast! Self-destruct! A crushing blow! It went down as soon as the battle started! Unbelievable! They both go down! Oh my! This is one wild situation! Oh, it's Voltorb! Oh, it's Zubat!
Gross. I'm not taking this.
2 Pokemon remain on each side. Oh, it blew up! What impressive impact! Oh, knockout! Oh my, it's a double knockout!
Hopefully Spinarak last.
Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously. This puts a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Spearow! It's down to the last Pokemon now. Oh, it's Spinarak!
Good.
This is the last Pokemon. It's just one-on-one now. Ow! Drill Peck! Bam! That worked perfectly! The last Pokemon goes down! And there goes the battle! comes the Team Rocket executive. Losing to criminals simply isn't an option. Let's hope the challenger has the backbone to thwart the Rocket.
It's gonna be Vileplume.
Oh, an abrupt Pokemon.
Slow, very slow fight.
Oh, it's Vileplume.
It's also the first time in a long time that I've seen this, which is a shame.
Wow, self-destruct. A heavy hit. Taken down with one hit. That was just too quick. Unbelievable. They both go down. Oh my, this is one wild situation. Oh, it's Mira. Oh, it's Raticate. Two Pokemon remain on each side.
Okay, I'm not allowed to Hyper Beam, so hopefully get some good rolls here.
Yes, it's a hit.
That is a terrible roll. I cannot kill.
What now? Oh my, the item was stolen. It's a fierce battle. There it goes. Hit. That was good. It hung
That was a
on
good
by the
roll.
skin of its teeth.
Why does that always happen? The first one is shit and the second one is good. Always.
Sparks are flying from both competitors. Pursuit. Right, that's a hit.
This is a really bad fight. It's rare as well, so it feels like genuine
Just
time
one
loss
Pokemon remains.
rather than just fluctuation.
The Pokemon appears with a cry. It's down to the last Pokemon now. This Pokemon is switching out. Oh, it's Weezing! What next? That didn't accomplish much. How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle? Oh, it blew up! What impressive impact! It managed to hang in there. Down it goes. Each team has only one Pokemon left for battle. The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon.
Thanks,
This
FCT.
is the last Pokemon. The finishing blow? Wham! That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get Mischievous if I'm not to lose time. I actually think I would lose time anyway. No. Maybe not if I get Mischievous.
This is a battle against a Team Rocket executive. Let's hope the challenger can thwart Team Rocket and resume battles against the gym leader.
Yeah, that's time loss. Lose about a minute on this gym. Ah, that sucks.
Switching Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice. Oh, it's Voltorb! Here's the first move. It's a weak spot. What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle? Wow! Self-destruct! A crushing blow! what Pokemon will appear next? Oh, it's Donphan! The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 3. It's building up power for its next attack. Hang on, Earthquake! That's it! Oh, knockout! Which Pokemon will join the battle now? Oh, it's
Good.
Mewtwo. 2 Pokemon remain on each side.
Hopefully at least the last one is mischievous.
Building up power for its next attack. Whoa! That struck home. It collapsed with only one hit. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh,
Good.
it's Mystery Bug. It's down to the last Pokemon
Still
now.
time loss here though, mainly because of the female executive rather than this fight. This is kind of about average for this fight. Like Victreebel is the bad set, but it's the good of the bad, which is mischievous afterwards. And Victreebel is the most common lead. But the female executive, getting non-Lickitung lead is really, really rare. Like, I would say maybe 5%. And loses a significant amount of time. Like that fight there, that's still a 5-turn fight. What was female executive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's really bad. For a fight that's almost always 4.
The challenger has moved on to Olivine Gym. The only opponent here is the gym leader, Jasmine. How will the challenger fare against Jasmine's powerful Steel-type Pokemon? A furious attack! Bullseye!
It's right on the edge if I get Steelix here.
Impact! Whoa, that was fast! It's down already! Will this turn into
It's
a
far more likely to be
one-sided battle?
Forretress, but
Oh, it's Forretress!
it's Forretress, so it doesn't matter.
Number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2. Double edge attack! Right, that's a hit! There it is! Knockout! We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon. Oh, it's Flareon! 2 Pokemon remain on each side. Whoosh! Fire Blast! Man, that worked perfectly! Down it goes! Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Steelix! This is the last Pokemon. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 1. Ah! A powerful blow. It managed to hang in there.
Steelix can live?
Hang on, Earthquake. That struck home.
That really makes me want to bring Moltres. It's too bad I've yet to ever find a Moltres combination that works.
Oh, it's Magmar! It's down to the last Pokemon now. It's just one-on-one now. There! Fire Punch! Yes, it's a hit! There are no more remaining Pokemon. That's it! Stage clear!
Alright, still save a little bit. Hopefully here's where I can get back ahead. Moltres A, it makes Steelix use Strength instead of Earthquake. It also makes Forretress use Rollout instead of Double Edge, which doesn't kill Heracross, which is annoying because you just want Heracross to die. But I use that team with Brock as well, and I have never found a good combination on Brock when you bring Moltres. It always makes him do weird shit. Alright, Hitmontop. This is the fast team, but the risky team. Alright, Kadabra. Just crit the Dugtrio. Let's fucking perfect this time. Get rid of all of the risk.
Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously. This was a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Kadabra! Oh, it's Dugtrio! Two Pokemon remain on each side. What now? It's not very effective.
Fuck.
Their defense stat
That
went down.
decreases my win chance a bit.
That
Did
was
not
good.
critical.
The heated
Come on.
action continues.
Low shit, low shit, low shit, low shit, low shit, low shit. That kills. 50-50.
Yes, it's going down. There's only one Pokemon left to come out.
I have to avoid 2 one-hit KO moves now.
Oh, it's Donphan. This is the last Pokemon. They're both hanging tough. Terrifying Fissure. Oh, that's a miss.
That's 1.
Hang on, Earthquake. Great hit. Oh, knockout.
And this will be
One
Nidorino.
Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Nidorino. It's down to the last Pokemon now. It's just one-on-one now. Horn Drill.
That hit.
Oh, that hit just the right spot. The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
Yeah, I think I'm 1 for about 11 of winning that 50-50 from that position. If the Dugtrio gets Kadabra, it just... I lose.
The challenger has made it to the Cianwood Gym. The first opponent is Nick of Black Belt.
do
There
here?
it is! Knockout!
I have to hope for Hitmontop Nidorino, surely. I'm gonna go Kadabra.
This has turned into a vicious battle right off the bat. Oh, it's Kadabra! The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 3. A Psychic Blast! Yes, it's a hit! Oh, it has no strength left. So, what will be the next Pokemon? Oh, it's
No,
Vulcan.
I don't think I can PB anymore. That just had to be
Pokemon
Nidorino.
remain on each side. A furious attack! Drilled a weakness! Horn Drill! Grand Slam! Wow!
Yeah.
There's only one Pokemon left.
Does Seeking
Come on.
Endure from this health?
Oh, it's Donphan!
I don't know. I'm gonna assume it doesn't. Because if I assume it does, I'm just gonna lose even more time. It does. Alright, the run's over. Yeah, that sucks. It was a very, very good run. What? Yeah, no, like that should have been it.
Cerulean Gym's Misty is up to the challenge. The heat of the battle is sure to turn the water attacks of her water Pokemon into steam. Cerulean Gym's Misty is up to the challenge. The heat of the battle is sure to turn the water attacks of her water Pokemon into steam. Uh-oh, it started raining heavily. A massive explosion! A crushing blow! Taken down with one hit. That was just too quick. Oh my, it's a double knockout. Oh my, this is one wild...
I love that question because every single time this happens, every single time, if you ask a large group of people from a diverse, international landscape, you ask where are they from, everyone says their country except Americans.
Two Pokemon each side. What now? That didn't accomplish much. There's the shot. That struck home. A hot battle is unfolding. There's the attack. Oh, that was weak. Ah, a paddle dance. A powerful blow. Down it goes. Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Quagsire. It's down to the last Pokemon now. It corrected its status using a held item. The heated action continues.
No. See, I actually thought that too, Zawing. But I have seen
That worked perfectly.
Execute after Clefairy as well. After testing.
There are no more remaining Pokemon. That's it. Stage clear.
Also, Kadabra can't kill Skippy, and I've seen Skippy more often. And if you don't commit, then Kadabra doesn't have the Mint Berry, and so if you get Skippy, you're getting put to sleep. Also, what's wrong with Meganium in back? Meganium in back is good. Meganium lead is shit. Yeah, I do.
The challenger faces Brock, Pewter's gym leader. I hope the challenger will go at Brock with rock hard determination. Cerulean Gym's Misty is up to the challenge. The heat of the battle is sure to turn the water attacks of her water Pokemon into steam. Whoa, that was fast! It's down already! Oh my, it's a double knockout! Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously. This puts a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Blossom! Oh, it's Golda! Two Pokemon remain on each side. How's that? Ah, that didn't do much.
No, it says the country that you're from.
A furious attack. That struck home. They're both hanging tough. What would do? Oh, that's a miss. Ah, a penalty. A powerful throw. Yes, it's going down. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Quagsire. This is the last Pokemon. A hot battle is unfolding. Whoa! It's super effective. That settles this battle.
See, it's weird. No, I see. I'd never call myself a victim, but
That's it. Stage
they're
clear.
definitely abusive household. No, I have not. And I have no intentions to. Yeah, the question, though, this is the point I'm trying to make. The question isn't about you. It's just about trying to figure out where people are from.
I hope the challenger will go at Brock with rock-hard determination.
It was a thought I had, I think, 2 days ago. I think my problem with it was it was still really rare, and see, I don't actually know if there's any chance of it happening with the current team that we use on Claire, but I got Ampharos behind on Claire, and as soon as I saw that, I was like, ugh, yeah, Ampharos is really bad. But I think there might actually be a chance to get Ampharos behind with this team as well. And like, I couldn't recall seeing it, but I've definitely seen it at some point. Whether that was using a different team or not, I cannot remember. See, it's strange, very few people actually pick up that I'm Australian by ear. I do not have the most distinct Australian accent at all.
It started raining heavily. A massive explosion. A vicious hit. Taken down with one hit. That was just too quick. Unbelievable. They both go down. Oh my, this is one wild...
Yeah, no, I don't specifically mean British. Like, I've had people, like, guess a bunch of different shit, but it's not very distinctly Australian, so if you know, aren't familiar, it can be harder to pinpoint. Like, I've had people guess New Zealand as well. I've also had people tell me that I sound American when I talk sometimes. But that seems to be more in really specific phrases that I say, rather than general speech.
It's a fierce battle. How's that? Nailed the weak spot.
Nope.
Oh, it has no strength left. Just one Pokemon remains. Pikachu.
Yeah, I mean, England are very not good, but I have no faith in our administration to allow our players to perform.
They're both hanging each other.
I do not have the record in Stadium 1 Gym Leader Castle Round 1. But I don't think I'll ever run that again, because it's stupid. It's very not fun to play, like very not fun. But I definitely do want to do more stuff with Pocket Monster Stadium 2, which is the Japanese version of Pokemon Stadium 1. It's more interesting. 0-0 series. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, English weather permitting, sure, but
Okay.
I don't think either side really have that strong batting.
A heavy hit.
I mean, more so England.
It went down as soon as the battle started. Oh my! It's a
I ever been
double
recognized on the
knockout.
street. Oh no, my fucking Heracross picture fell down. I just noticed.
This was a whole new spin on the battle.
I've never had anyone come up to me on the street now. The only time I've ever been recognized on the street was someone coming into my stream the day after, being like, "Hey, I saw you at the station."
Two Pokemon remain on each side. What next? Oh, that was weak. A sharp attack. That had to hurt. Sparks are flying from both.
Well, you wouldn't be the best stalker if you were constantly saying, "Yo, what's up? Just stalking you here."
There's the attack.
By the way, I recognize you.
Ah, a pedal dance. Drilled a weakness. There it is. Knockout. There's only one Pokemon left to come up. Oh, it's Quagsire. This is the last Pokemon. It corrected its status using a held item. It's a fierce battle. Whoa! Man, that worked perfectly! That settles this battle. That's it! Stage clear! The challenger faces Brock, Pewter's gym leader. I hope the challenger will go at Brock with rock-hard determination.
You would be very, very impressive if you were under my bed right now, given I don't have a bed and my mattress is just directly on the floor. Like, if you've managed to figure that out, honestly, kudos. You can keep going, mate.
Here's the first move. Great hit. There, Giga Drain. Bullseye. Whoa, that was fast. It's down already. This has turned into a a vicious battle right off the bat.
See, I would have gone... I considered going to ESA at some stage, but there's no way I'd ever do it now. Now that we actually have marathons in Australia, there's just no point in me spending all of that money to go overseas.
Has turned into a one-sided battle. Oh, it's on it! It's down to the last Pokemon now. The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 1. Will this do it?
That's good.
Out of there!
Alright, so this is probably going to be my last run for today, given I've already had a deep run.
Lieutenant Surge of Vermilion Gym awaits the challenger. Can the challenger withstand the devastating electrical attacks from his Pokemon to score a win? They prepare for battle. Oh, an abrupt Pokemon switch! Oh, it's Diglett! A massive explosion! A vicious hit! Taken down with one hit! That was just too quick! Oh my! It's a double knockout! Oh my! This is one wild situation!
Well, I mean, when you think about it, the floor, really, is just a social construct. So really, everywhere can be the floor. So when you think about it, aren't we all really just sleeping in someone's floor?
The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. 2 Pokemon remain on each side. How's that? That was a glancing blow. Hang on, Earthquake! Bam! That worked perfectly! It collapsed with only one hit! Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Raichu! This is the last Pokemon. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 1. A furious attack! Bullseye!
That's a good surge.
Could this be it? Out of there! The last Pokemon goes down. That's it! Stage clear!
Alright, I think I'm due for Tangela from Erica. Haven't got Tangler in a while, so...
It's a battle against Erica of the Celadon Gym, a trainer of grass-type Pokemon. Don't let her graceful demeanor fool you. She'll be greeting the challenger with a stable of tough Pokemon.
Yeah, but if I get Tangler, then I can't get Scope Lens Vaporeon. So, see, this overrides Scope Lens.
The commands are made. Switching Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice. Oh, it's Vaporeon! A massive explosion! A heavy hit!
That's very good, cut the range as well.
Whoa, that was fast! It's down already! Unbelievable! They both go down! Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously. This puts a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Jinx! Oh, it's Blossom! Two Pokemon remain on each side. There's the shot! Drilled a weakness! A cloud of sleep powder! Uh-oh, it fell asleep! It corrected its status using a held item. They go into battle pose. There! Ice Punch! It's super effective! Yes, it's going down! There's only one Pokemon left to come out. This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. This is the last Pokemon. Sparks are flying from both
Good,
competitors.
that's a very good Erica.
Oh, what's this? That struck home. That settles this battle. That's it. Stage clear.
Which means this probably won't be a good blue.
Viridian Gym's blue is the opponent. The challenger must
for a
stay
while, yeah.
focused to keep up with his expert Pokemon handling.
Stadium 2 is one of those games where I don't think
Okay,
there'll really ever be a point where I just stop running it forever.
there it goes.
It's just very fun to play.
What impressive impact! Miracle!
Like, I could definitely see myself
Major damage!
getting a time that's good enough for Gym Leader Castle that I put it down.
Taken down with
But
one
with
hit.
complete game, it's like, I don't think I'll ever get a run. Just because there's so much variance that's like, alright, I'm done forever. That was just amazing.
Right from the start.
So, I could definitely see myself, you know,
Oh,
every,
executor.
2 years or whatever, being like, hey, alright, let's do that run again and try and improve.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2.
Fucking Quick Claw, you piece of
A
shit.
psychic blast. That's a hit. Oh, and down it goes. Which Pokemon will join the battle now? Oh, it's Mira.
That.
Two Pokemon remain on each side. A sharp attack! That had to hurt. Vicious attack! That's it! A hot battle is unfolding! Ow!
We don't need more games to
Super effective!
trust me.
Oh, it collapsed!
Today, the 9th. Oh shit! The 9th?
There's only one Pokemon left to come out.
Alright, I'm sure I'll still have
Oh,
time.
it's Arcanine! It's down to the last Pokemon now. The heated action continues. There's the shot! Hit! That inflicted some damage. Ooh, flamethrower! Yes, it's a hit! Oh, it has no strength left. Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it started! This is the last Pokemon. It's just one-on-one now. There's the attack. Hit! That was good.
Alright. It's still a pretty good blue. This run is very good.
Bullseye. There are no more remaining Pokemon. That's it. Stage clear.
Tell you what I'm due for here is Makago. Have not gotten Makago once with this team, and it's more likely than the old team.
Lane is coming up. The challenger must tread
So I reckon some triple fire here.
by Blaine's fearsome fire Pokemon. Okay,
That is not triple fire, dude.
switching Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice. Oh, it's Octillery. Wow, self-destruct. Oh, a blow to the weak spot. Taken down with one hit. That was just too quick. Oh my, it's a double knockout. Oh my, this is one wild situation. Oh, it's Weezing. Oh, it's Ninetales. Two Pokemon remain on each side. A sharp attack. Great hit. Oh, it blew up. That's some major damage. Oh, not
Gotta go with Octillery, given, you know, it can actually learn damaging fire moves.
unbelievable.
It is funny though how Blaine says, like, you know, in Gen 1, here's the Fire Blast TM. Don't waste it on a water type or whatever. And then his Octillery has Fire Blast.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. This is the last Pokemon. It's just one-on-one now. Vicious attack. Yes, it's a hit. Earthquake! It's super effective! The last Pokemon goes down!
Standard one.
That's it! Stage clear! This battle is against Sabrina of Saffron Gym. Will the challenger's Pokemon be sharp enough to avoid being baffled by her psychic Pokemon? It predicted an attack in the future. Uh-oh, it started raining heavily. They're both hanging tough. A furious attack. A crushing blow. Mirror Coat. Serious damage. Wow, a single hit brings it down. Which Pokemon will join the battle now? Oh, it's Hypno! Will this Pokemon avenge the honor of its fallen comrade? There's a big HP difference between the two combatants. Blast! Self-destruct! Hit! That inflicted some damage. There it is! Knockout! What Pokemon will appear next? Oh, it's Haunter! It was hit by a prophesied attack. Two Pokemon remain on each side.
Good.
Wow, it used Shadow Ball! Oh, it's collapsed! Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Mr. Mime! It's down to the last Pokemon now. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 1. It's trying to take the opponent with it. A Psychic Blast! It took the opponent down with it. Yes, it's going down. It's taking its opponent down with it. That's it. Stage clear.
Yeah, Rain Dance is significant if she brings Wigglytuff and Slowbro. But it's also the safest move to use on turn 1. Because if you use Mirror Coat, she won't Psychic turn 2. You obviously can't Explode, and if you use Thunder, you can Paralyze her.
Inherited her outstanding battle smarts from her father, Koga. Let's see if the challenger's Pokemon can withstand being poisoned here. Pokemon can't be switched. A massive explosion. A heavy hit. Taken down with one hit. That was just too quick. Unbelievable. They both go down.
Alright, once again, Janine, if you have Tentacruel, please bring it now.
Both Pokemon face it simultaneously. This puts a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Voltorb. Oh, it's Tentacruel.
Okay.
Two Pokemon remain on
Hey,
each
Tijuana.
side. Blast! Self-destruct! Yes, it's a hit! Oh! Knockout! There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Kadabra! This is the last Pokemon. One Pokemon faces two now. A Psychic Blast! A powerful blow! Oh, it has no strength left. Each team has only
If you could give me
Pokemon
Wheezing or
left to
Ariados,
battle.
that would be fantastic.
Oh, it's
That is
Flyger.
not Wheezing
It's
or
down to the
Ariados.
last Pokemon now. It's just one-on-one now. There it goes.
Ooh,
To
nice.
the weak spot.
Well, see you later then, dickhead.
The last Pokemon
It is
goes
a
down.
very good Kanto.
That's it. Stage clear.
Two very, very good runs today.
This is it, the final gym. Awaiting the challenger are the members of Blackthorn Gym. The first battler is Gloria, a cool trainer.
Two whitey one.
Blast! Self-destruct! That's some major damage! Whoa, that was fast! It's down already! Oh my! It's a double knockout! Oh my! This is one wild situation! Oh, it's Zero! Oh, it's Onyx!
That is good.
Two Pokemon remain on each side. Ow! Drill Peck! That struck home! It collapsed with only one hit! Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Venonat! This is the last Pokemon.
Those are the two good ones.
That's it! That had to hurt.
Damn.
A cloud of sleep powder. Uh-oh, it fell asleep. It corrected its status using a held item. Pursuit! Yes, it's a hit! That settles this battle. control trainer, Vince. He's certain to be a tough opponent.
What? No. If this game was manipulable, it would be insanely dumb.
Vicious attack. That inflicted some damage. Blast! Self-destruct! Serious damage! It went down as soon as the battle started. Unbelievable! They both go down! Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously. This puts a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Kadabra! Oh, it's Totodile! Two Pokemon remain on each side. There's the shot! Bam! That worked perfectly! There's the attack! Great hit! The white-hot battle continues. There! Thunder Punch! Right! That's a hit! Oh, and down it goes! There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Chikorita!
Damn.
It's down
Bad
to the
fun.
last Pokemon now. There's the attack! Hit that one good! How's that? A powerful blow!
Really?
Oh, it has no strength left! Just one Pokemon remains! Oh, it's Mira! This is the last Pokemon! It's just one-on-one now! Ow! Drill Peck! Bullseye! There are no more remaining Pokemon! And there goes the battle!
Crit's better than Para in that situation, at least. Alright, just make up with a easy 4-turn Claire. Easy.
The challenger has finally made it to the final gym leader, Claire of Blackthorn Gym. Let's see if the challenger can snatch victory from her ferocious dragon Pokemon. A sharp attack.
That's very good,
Great
Claire.
hit.
That's very good.
Miracle. Serious damage.
Nah, I've been doing E4 early at the start of sessions,
The battle started.
but then switching to E4 late at the end.
This has turned into a vicious battle right off the bat. Oh, it's Lapras.
Lapras. Am I high enough? Yeah, I am. Alright, I'm just gonna double Miracle.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 3-2. What's this? Nail the weak spot.
Okay, I'll take that.
What's next?
That's very good.
Savage hit.
Last will be Dragonair, I think.
It collapsed with only one hit. This has turned into a one-sided battle. Oh, it's Ampharos.
What?
Down to the last Pokemon now.
Zoing, are you still here?
Pokemon is 3-1.
Shit!
There! Thunder Punch! Right, that's a hit. Oh, and down it goes.
What does he do against Voltorb? What does he do against Voltorb? Oh, shit.
Oh, it's Voltorb. The number of remaining Pokemon is...
I'm not happy with this decision. I don't remember what he does against Voltorb.
How's that? That didn't do much.
Should have Miracoded.
There's the attack.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me!
These Pokemon are equally fit. There's plenty of fight left in both of them. What now? Critical hit.
Are you serious? Please get through. Fucking hell!
With Flinch.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
It used a very
That is
short
such
bait
fucking bullshit!
The heated action continues. What'll it do? That's down it goes.
All it had to do was not para and then crit flinch, and I was fine. Nah.
Each team has
So let's just do exactly that. I mean, I should have Miracoded, but if that bullshit was gonna happen, it doesn't fucking matter.
It's starting. This is the last Pokemon. The White Hot
But,
battle continues.
like, because I would have exploded then. The reason I wanted to hit it first once was Self-Destruct plus Waterfall was not going to kill. But, with that little bit of chip damage, it would have.
Retaliation. That struck home. Sparks are flying from
This is actually a range now. I can still win, given I just crit back now.
waterfall attack. Yes.
What the fuck? This fight, holy shit! That is one of the most
No more remaining Pokemon.
hacks-filled pieces of shit I have ever seen. Holy shit.
Stage clear.
What the fuck? What the fuck? No, like, I was scared Ampharos was going to Thunder Wave Voltorb, which is why I went for the Thunder instead of Miracode. And it would have been the same time-wise either way. Jesus, what a fight. Holy shit. That Ampharos.
Despite being
Just the
shot
casual
down by
para,
uninvited guests,
crit flinch,
the
crit,
trainer
crit,
commands
crit.
Mahogany Gym. The first opponent in line is the border, Alvin.
Okay, Flaffy is a good lead.
Last self-destruct. A crushing blow. It went down as soon as the battle started. Unbelievable. They both go down. Oh my, this is one wild situation. Oh, it's Voltorb. Oh, it's Swinub.
Nope, nope, nope.
Two Pokemon remain on each side.
Fuck off.
Brace yourself to endure.
Ampharos doesn't even have Thunder Wave.
Oh, it blew up. Oh, it just managed to endure that attack. Oh, and down it goes. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Kadabra. It's down to the last Pokemon now. One Pokemon faces two now.
Dude. Dude!
To endure the next attack. A Psychic Blast. There, it endured that Defense is down. Still capable of going up.
God, this actually should have been such a good fight with this team.
Whoa!
Swanum's being an absolute piece of shit.
Oh, it collapsed.
Oh man.
Just one Pokemon remains.
Be Shoulder, please.
Oh, it's Kingler.
Kingler, you are not
Last
Shoulder.
Pokemon. The heated action continues. A sharp attack. It's super effective. How's that? Hit! That inflicted some damage. A hot battle is unfolding. There! Thunder Punch! That's it!
Yeah, not just Reversal Flail, but technically, Endure can be used as a way to counter, like, Hyper Beam as well.
The next opponent is Carol, a skier. She shores the battle with the same grace that she shows on the snow-covered slope.
Good.
Blast! Self-destruct! A heavy hit! It went down as soon as the battle started. Oh my! It's a double knockout! Oh my! This is one wild situation! Oh, it's Voltorb! Oh, it's Delibird! Two Pokemon remain on each side. Here it comes! Thunder! Drilled out weakness.
Good.
It collapsed with only one hit. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Dratini! It's down to the last Pokemon now. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2-1. Oh, it blew up! That's some major damage!
Alright, that's a very good cow.
Now it goes! Unbelievable! They both go down! And there goes the battle! This is a battle against Price, the leader of Mahogany Gym. The challenger will have to be alert for Price's powerful ice Pokemon and their freezing attacks. Vicious attack. Hit.
Good,
That was
that'll
good.
kill.
Awesome counter. What
Alright, I still want Ursaring though. If I get closer, there is a chance that it can hit me to 150 as well, though. Give Ursaring.
Oh, it's Ursaring! The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2. It intends to endure the next attack. It's thrashing! Oh, it just managed to endure that attack. One Pokemon is still capable of going up, but the other one looks tired. Wow! Reversal! Bullseye! Oh no! It fainted just like that! Is there any way of stopping this incredible Pokemon force? Oh, it's Piloswine! This is the last Pokemon! There's a big HP difference between the two combatants.
Shame about that Swinub, otherwise a really good gym.
Out of there! There are no more remaining Pokemon! That's it! Stage clear! Has suddenly burst onto the scene. How will their unexpected raid affect the Challenger's quest for glory?
I don't know, because you gotta remember in Gen 1 as well, they had it the opposite way, in that if it missed, or fuck off, or didn't connect or whatever, then it would recharge, and they just made that not happen anymore. Which both doesn't make sense and makes it a less interesting move. It's going to explode. Should I have gone Graveler? Because I knew it was going to explode? I think I should have.
Oh, it's Donphan! A massive explosion! That's it! Yes, it's going down!
I can't remember the opposite ranges.
Oh, it's Weezing!
Fuck, it's Weezing.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2.
I think in the case of Weezing I made the right call.
What now?
Unless I get poisoned and then die. Awesome. Thanks.
There it goes! That struck home! Ow! Additional damage! It's a fierce battle! Bludgeon!
That's bullshit.
Yes,
What a
it's hit.
fucking bad
Oh,
fight.
it
Holy
has no
shit.
strength left. That fail will bring out a new Pokemon. The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. The white-hot battle continues. A Psychic Blast. That's a hit. Oh, it will last. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. This is the last Pokemon. Number of remaining Pokemon is 2-1. Oh, what's this? Nails a weak spot. That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
Such a bad fight. Such a bad fight.
Another Rocket Grunt wants to battle. How will the challenger respond to this unexpected threat? Nasty toxic! The poison will steadily weaken the victim. Blast! Self-destruct! A crushing blow! Taken down with one hit. That was just too quick. Unbelievable! They both go down. Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously. This puts a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Voltorb! Oh, it's Houndour! Two Pokemon remain on each side. Oh, it blew up! That's some major damage! Yes, it's going down! Oh my, it's a double knockout! Oh my, this is one wild situation! Oh, it's Zero! It's down to the last Pokemon now. Oh, it's Murkrow!
Fuck!
This is the last Pokemon.
Oh, fuck this bitch.
It's just one-on-one now.
Hit the range, Firo. Hit the fucking range, you piece of shit.
A heavy hit.
Thank God.
The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
Oh, thank God.
Finally, here comes the Team Rocket executive. Losing to criminals simply isn't an option. Let's hope the challenger has the backbone to thwart the Rocket. Blast! Self-destruct! Serious damage! It went down as soon as the battle started. Unbelievable! They both go down. Both Pokemon fainted simultaneously. This puts a whole new spin on the battle. Oh, it's Weezing! Oh, it's Raticate! Pokemon remain on each side. What's next? Oh my, the item was stolen. Oh, it blew up! A vicious hit! Oh, and down
This is a better fight. Should be Vileplume last as well.
Oh my, it's a double knockout! Oh my, this is one wild situation! Oh, it's Mira! It's down to the last Pokemon now. Oh, it's Vileplume! This is the last Pokemon. It's just one-on-one now. Vicious attack! That struck home! What now? That did little damage. It's a fierce battle.
Alright, that's a good fight.
Ow! Drill Peck! That's it! There are no more remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle!
Mr. Abyss.
This is a battle against the Team Rocket Executive. Let's hope the challenger can thwart Team Rocket and resume battles against the gym leader.
You are not Mr. Abyss, you son of a bitch.
Combatants face each other. Oh, an abrupt Pokemon switch.
Yeah, gonna lose time on this split as well now.
Oh, it's Voltorb! What's the opening gambit? Hit! That was good! What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle? Wow! Self-destruct! Great hit!
This run is annoyingly similar to the run that I had the other time as well. Like ridiculously annoyingly similar. Really good all the way through Kanto, lose a minute to Claire.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 3.
Lose time to the first trainer in Price's gym. Get Victreebel lead on Team Rocket and get insanely unlucky other Rocket fight to lose more time.
Hang on, Earthquake. Oh, a blow to the weak spot.
Get useless crit on Victreebel. It's just so similar, it's really annoying.
Which Pokemon will join the battle now? Oh, it's Wobbuffet.
Oh, this game sucks. Felt that coming as well. Because I was just a little bit more ahead. So if I got Houndoom Mischievous, I'd still be ahead. No. We'll give you Wobbuffet. Just to make sure you end up behind. After the fucking rockets. Bullshit.
Oh, it blew up! A crushing blow! Oh, knockout! Just one Pokemon remains. The Pokeball opens.
The exact same Pokemon?
It's down to the last Pokemon now. One Pokemon faces 2 now. There's the attack.
Pure filth. Absolute
Yes, it's
filth.
going down. Each team has only one Pokemon left for battle. Oh, it's Houndoom. This is the last Pokemon. It's just one-on-one now. It's building up power for its next attack. Now one more. Wham! That settles this battle.
This is the exact same one.
That's it. Stage clear.
Then on Jasmine, I'll make up time, but not enough to be ahead. And then I'll die to Nick.
The challenger has moved on to Olivine Gym. The only opponent here is the gym leader, Jasmine. How will the challenger fare against Jasmine's powerful Steel-type Pokemon? There's the shot. Oh, a smashing blow right off the bat.
No, I'll die to Jasmine instead. Fuck this
It's
game.
down already. Will this
Oh, fuck this game.
The trainer hasn't issued a command.
I just don't get how I'm not finished with this bullshit. How I have not fucking PB'd. Like, it's not like I've lost 1 or 2 good runs. I've lost like 50.
What's the matter,
It's
trainer?
just, I'm sick of this shit. I want to fucking just be done. Like, it doesn't have to be a fucking perfect run. Just something where some extraordinary bullshit only happens twice, maybe? And then I still PB?
The trainer hasn't issued a
I
command.
fucking know. Bullshit. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. Fuck this game.
What's the matter, trainer?
Shut up, dickhead.